Well, hello everyone. We'll get started in about 4 minutes, but while we are waiting until it is 6 p.m. on the dot Pacific Standard Time, I wanted to share a Salmon River rafting picture with you guys because I just thought that should be the cover of a magazine, right? That was us, 19 people, 7 rafts for one whole week. No cell service, no internet, and it was obviously fabulous. So if you guys can hear me, let me know. Hi, Bert. Happy to have you here. Ross, Kathy, anybody who's out there who can hear me, type in, let me know you can hear me. And then also, I asked a question on how much you've spent on leads. Have you guys bought leads lists? And if so, did you spend 50 cents a lead, $1 a lead, $5 a lead? I'm curious. All right, Bert spent about $150 on a leads list. How many leads were in that list, Bert? Was it 100, 250, 300? I'm just curious because we tend to spend a lot of money on leads when there's things we can do that are just as effective to generate some leads out there, both online and off. And that's always what we're talking about on our Monday marketing sessions. So take a few-minute break, go grab a glass of water. You guys feel free to do the same, and we will get started in 2 minutes. All right, everybody, happy Monday evening. It is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the dot, and we are going to get our Monday Marketing Mojo webinar started. Many of you know my name is Danny Walker. I live in Northeast Oregon and spent last week vacationing on the Salmon River. It is an absolutely gorgeous river that is not dammed, so it's free-flowing water. It was just amazing. There were hot springs all along the river. There were beautiful campgrounds. This was a stretch we've never done before. We do the Salmon River trip for a week every year, have done it. This was our 7th year in a row. But this was the first time we were able to do this stretch because it was a permitted stretch and not one that's easy to draw a permit on. I think there's like 10,000 people who apply for permits and they only give out 300 a year. So we were feeling pretty blessed. We had 19 people on the river and one dog, our dog Robin, went, and she was the star. I don't think she'll ever eat dog food again. They totally ruined her, spoiled her rotten. She didn't eat dog food for a week, even though we brought some. Why eat dog food when people are feeding you steak and shrimp, right? 7 rafts, 19 people, and a dog, and it was just spectacular. And that picture is not doctored one bit. That is absolutely just how beautiful it is there. So anyway, I just had to share that with you guys. I have a lot more pictures I'll be sharing on this coming week. But Jack and I feel really blessed because we've created a life that by design rather than default. And it's taken a lot of hard work and effort. And taking this 1 week off is kind of a reprieve for us that we need to do to refuel. And I highly, highly recommend you guys do the same. Sometimes it can take, for me, it can be a 15-minute drive or a 40-minute walk during the day, just to get away and gain perspective and take a few deep breaths and get my bearings about me and start over. And I really believe every single day is a new day. And if we go back and we constantly are gauging ourselves and you know, comparing ourselves to others, many times we start to be really hard on ourselves and we start to feel like we just always are falling short and our expectations will just never meet them. And I know that personally, that's something that I personally struggle with, is looking around me and seeing what everybody else is doing, the success they're having, how their business is building, and I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing enough. So I shared this little bit with you, a little insight into Danny Walker's life, because I think we all have been there sometime in our life. And I shared a message today on Vox, the fact that, you know, we're all pioneers. If you're with YAVO International, I don't know, there's some guests on here tonight, but for those of you who are with YAVO International, we are pioneers. We are kind of the lone leaders in our own little communities. And that's a very exciting opportunity, but it's a very challenging one as well. So just stay the course, keep focused on point B, and always, always, always remember your why. That's why it's so important. Knowing our why and sticking to it and coming back to it on our toughest days. In business, it doesn't matter if it's network marketing, it doesn't matter if it's a restaurant, if it's a tree care business, if it's a car sales business, a construction company. We all go through those ups and downs. And so sticking to it and remembering why we're here and why we're doing it will push us through our toughest days. So in 20 years in the network marketing industry, I wouldn't be here today if I forgot my why. And believe me, the challenges have been great, but the opportunities and the blessings have been far more. So just a little message of encouragement. So tonight we're talking about marketing. And I have a hard time even going off that picture because it's so beautiful. I just want to keep looking at it, wishing I was back there. But that's why we do what we do, so we can do what we want when we want. Nobody had to ask for vacation time on this vacation. Nobody had to tell their boss. Nobody had to worry if they couldn't take 8 days off of work. That's a long time. So it's pretty awesome to live life by design, because then you're able to do these fun things because of all your hard work and diligence. So, and it's because of a team of wonderful people like yourselves who are also part of our success. You know, that whole saying, we'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of our own. As we were gone, you guys were still out there working. I know Sean took a week off. His mom was in an accident. As he was gone taking care of his family and doing the things he needed to do to be present for them, we were out working. So network marketing is a beautiful business, and it's such a great way nowadays to do exactly what we all do online anyway. Refer people to great products and great services that we love already. And all the marketing out there is transitioning into referral marketing. I don't know if you guys have, maybe you have Dish Network or Satellite. They give you $50 to refer somebody else to their service. Referral marketing, network marketing. Amazon, Walmart even has an affiliate program now where you refer people to Walmart and get a little kickback on anything they purchase online. I mean, every single company is seeing the power of referral marketing over paying for advertising and paying for, big famous names that wear their brands. It's referral marketing is the future, and that is where network marketing is becoming just a hugely growing industry. So we are at the right place at the right time. But tonight I want to share a little bit about becoming a professional marketer. So if we think about it, to get paid like the pros, we got to market like the pros. And building our belief is one of the first things that I talk to with every single person I work with. Whether they're a paying client who has a real estate company or they're a networker who's on the team. Build your belief. The faster you can build your belief in who you are, what you're doing, and your ability, the faster your business succeed. Because people can feel what they can feel it. We all have intuition. So build your belief. It's so important. 15 to 30 minutes a day, doing whatever it takes, listening to audios, reading books, watching videos, researching your company, your product, getting familiar with those things, meeting the people behind the mission, the owners, the manufacturers, whatever it is that you need to do to build your belief. It's up to you to do it, make you do it. But if you want to be a professional networker, you will take it upon yourself to do that. And then be your own business. We are all in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. But the reality is, you are your own business. You have a story to tell. You have life experience. You have knowledge that other people don't have. And you can use those experiences to build your business with your circle of influence, with people that you might meet online, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+, with people you meet offline as you're pumping your gas, or maybe you're out at a social event. I know we went to a birthday party a couple of nights ago, and it was an awesome opportunity to connect with some people in the community that I hadn't seen for months, because I'm always here in front of my computer. It's funny. I don't get out and network. I'm networking online. Well, I need to get out and network. I realized that. I need to get out there. I need to network and meet more people in the community and show my face, say hi, because everybody wanted to know, what the heck are you up to these days? And brand your own breakthrough. And that's mostly what we're going to talk about tonight, is branding your own breakthrough. And what I mean by that is, what's your story? What's your why? What really drives you? What are you passionate about? What do people always come to you for knowledge and advice on? Those are some of the life experiences and the breakthroughs that you have that you can now use to build your business. Okay, so I'm going to share a little bit of my story. I hope you guys are seeing these slides as I'm, okay, good. Just making sure. Okay, let's see. 2 customers, Bert, but they're all waiting for the shakes to come out. So this week. So going from my, build your own brand, as a networker, we all want to go out there and we want to get customers and we want to get distributors and we want to build our teams and our business. Power in doing that is us. People, I'm sure you've all heard it, people join people they know, like, and trust. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So your own brand you. Don't brand your network marketing business. Sure, you can talk about it. You can share testimonials all day long, which I highly recommend you do. Every success story creates curiosity and intrigue. But when it comes to who you are not your network marketing business. That's a part of you. So build your own brand. And that's something that has been the secret sauce to my success for the last 5 years, And it took me a long time to figure it out. I didn't know what I was doing. I had lots of trial and error, but I've actually figured it out and fumbled through it because my why was big enough. I never gave up. I started building my own brand. And guys, for everybody here, just know that building your own brand doesn't mean starting a website with your name. Okay? It does not mean that. That just happens to be how I personally chose to do it because of the circumstances of the small population, small community I lived in, and the fact that I wasn't able to, to go network with thousands of people every day or even 20 people every day in the small communities that I lived in. So I decided I'm going to reach out online and see if I can gain some attraction and get some leads, generate some interest, and help some other people with the knowledge that I had gained because of my husband's illness called sarcoidosis. So I just started DannyWalker.com. Again, had no clue what I was doing, but through trial and error started gaining traction. And DannyWalker.com, I did not intend when I first started, my why was just to share nutrition and holistic lifestyle and be kind of an open book into what Jack was trying, what was working, what wasn't working, share some testimonials. They weren't all about the company. As a matter of fact, very little was about the company. It was all about helping educate and inform people of different nutrients, of healthy foods that they could eat that stopped inflammation and things like that. And lo and behold, it started working. And not only did it start working, but it started generating a lot of leads and attraction for the network marketing company that I was involved in. Now, I wasn't putting the network marketing company out there. I wasn't blogging about it. But because people were reading my information, they felt like they knew, like, and trusted me. They knew my story. And what happened over the next 3 years was my husband and I were awarded top distributors of the year and top recruiters of the year, and we're able to open 3 different countries on our team. And that, I will share with you, was my highest hope, but I had no idea what I was doing. So I never really, in my mind, fully thought it was possible. So why I say build your own belief is know that whatever you're doing, that you're committed to, anything is possible. Far beyond your wildest dreams. I never ever thought I'd meet thousands and thousands of people from all over the world and be able to build a global network marketing business from my home. But guess what? We were able to do that and help other people. And then from this, learning these skills and abilities and becoming a professional marketer, I finally wrote our story, put it all in one place instead of in a blog where it was like little bits and pieces every day. I put it all in a book along with 10 audios and called it the Education Beats Medication Total Wellness Series that is now my own personal product. And so I'm just sharing this story with you guys because I want you to know that this is possible. Becoming the top distributor, becoming the top recruiter, meeting people and building a global business in every country that your company is open in is absolutely possible. And it does not require you having to have your own website. But I do highly recommend that you do have a lead capture page of some kind where people can go to and you can generate that lead to follow up with them. And so I was asked by my mentor today, whom I pay a lot of money to mentor me and coach me, how many leads have you generated? How many views have you generated? How many people have seen your websites that you've built? And I was like, I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, I don't keep track of that stuff, right? Those are the nitty-gritty details that I'm like, I don't have time for it. And he said to me, Danny, to be paid as a professional, you've got to run your business and market as a professional. You need to know these statistics. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So we're all growing in this. We're all learning. I'm becoming a better networker, a better leader, hopefully, because of all of this. It's stretching me beyond my current abilities for sure. So I was like, okay, I'll look and see. And I was blown away almost 300,000 views. And these are not all the websites that I've built over the years. These are just a handful of the ones that are my personal sites that I've built before. So, and 43,000 views a month right now on these sites. What that means is there doesn't mean 43,000 different people. It could mean 20,000 and they've viewed 2 pages each. But those are 20,000 people around the world that I could not meet in Enterprise, Oregon, that I wouldn't be able to reach out to and ever have them connect with me if it weren't for me being stubborn enough and tenacious enough to figure out this online marketing and the power of it. Now, YouTube, okay? For those of us who don't want to start a blog, that's okay. Don't start a blog. For those of you who feel a little overwhelmed with the whole online marketing process, the quickest, easiest, most effective, again, I'm going to say, quickest, easiest, and most effective marketing you can possibly do is video marketing. How many of you are cringing right now because the last thing you want to do is be on video? I know. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how many thousands of videos I've shot, and very few of them ever end up until recently when I just said, oh heck with it, I'm just going to be me. I'm not going to make sure my hair is perfect and my makeup's right and the lighting's on and it's, you know, the camera's not adding 10 pounds if that's even possible. I'm just going to shoot this video and I'm going to be the real me. Because again, if people are going to partner with people they feel like they know, like, and trust, just be you. It's very attractive and appealing for people to see, oh, her hair's a mess today, or I can see the zit on her cheek or whatever. And if she can do this, I can do it too. So we lead and we inspire and we encourage others. And if we can help people feel like they can do what we're doing, our job is 80% done. Okay? So in the network marketing industry, I started a YouTube channel, again, not knowing what the heck I was doing, not optimizing my videos for their name and their title and their description and their tags. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I do now, and I do all that now, and I teach people how to do that. But still, over the last, let's see, it was 2010, I don't remember what month, 91,000 views. So that means of all the videos I've uploaded, 91,000, they've been played 91,000 times. I'm sure there's other people out there on the planet who far kick those stats, but I think that's pretty darn cool. My book and education series, wellness series, has sold 771 copies at $27. Now, Amazon takes 60% of that, so gotta love Amazon. But you know, I mean, it's extra 19 grand minus 60%. I don't know, $8,000–9,000, right? Nothing major. I'm not getting rich on it, but it's helping people. It's helping educate them as to the importance of holistic living and lifestyle and preventing disease. And that's something I'm very, very passionate about. Opt-ins, I've actually had 3,800 people onto my offer online, my free ebooks and free courses that I offer. And those are 3,800 people, 3,800 leads that are saying, hey, Danny, I want you to communicate with me. I like what you're saying. I want to get to know you better. I mean, some of them email me personally, some of them call me and reach out. So I share, again, not to brag, just to say, if I can figure out how to do this, you guys, you figure out how to do this too. Okay, and your heart may not be for online marketing, and that's okay, because there's plenty of offline things with Meetup and stuff that you can do. But if you do want to learn how to use social media effectively to really up your networking game, because believe me, we still do face-to-face meetings. I had a meeting with a friend the other day, girlfriend the other day. You know, I'm still meeting with people face-to-face. I'm still networking the traditional way. I'm still doing meetings, still you know, doing taste and talks and all of those things that are very, very effective. but I'm also have this whole other arm of marketing. So if you look at it as a tree, I don't want to have just one branch. I want to have a full canopy so that I can grab as many people and build as much business and help as many people as possible. Okay, so there's all these different arms or branches: YouTube, Facebook, Google+, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, oh my gosh, StumbleUpon, Reddit. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But focusing on one consistently can be all you ever need to do. So don't get caught up with having to learn them all. Get really darn good at one. Just like network marketing, it takes consistent commitment every day. And consistent commitment every day will eventually lead to success. So pick one, be consistent, market every day, and don't give up. I love this photo because that was really kind of me. I don't want to call anyone. I don't want to my friends and family. Even though I totally believed in the product and the service and was super excited about it, I just had this like, I just don't want to go there again. And if you feel that way too, how awesome would it be to have one or two people emailing or calling you every day? That's all I wanted. I was like, if I could just get one person a month to read my stuff, or, you know, opt into my 7 healthy habits for living I can't even remember what it was called at the very beginning, 7 healthy habits for living a healthy life or something like that. And I could actually start communicating with them because they reached out to me first. That would be a godsend. That would be so great. Because I don't have a lot of time. You know, I had all these excuses in my mind. I'm running a restaurant. I got my kids. My husband's sick and not feeling well. I don't really want to go meet with my girlfriend on a Thursday night after work. I just love for people to reach out to me. And that was my first goal, is let's just see if this works. Let's just see if one person will reach out. And there are ways through social networking that are so much fun to gain attraction and have people friending you. Do you guys know that I count that as somebody who's reaching out to me, sending me a friend request on Facebook, pinning one of my posts on my photos on Pinterest, leaving a message on a photo or a video or a message that I put on Facebook? I count those as leads. Those are leads. They may not know it, but they are to me. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to private message them. I'm going to say, hey, thanks so much for pinning my book cover. Are you struggling with sarcoidosis? What's your interest in health and living a healthy lifestyle? I'm going to start a conversation. If somebody likes my new timeline cover and it's somebody I've never reached out for, or maybe somebody I haven't reached out to in a long time, I will private message them and say, oh my gosh, I have been thinking about you for months. How are you doing? What's going on in your life? Are you having a good summer? And I will start a conversation with them. And it's not about me being able to tell them about YAVO. I mean, of course, I would love to do that. If it comes up in conversation, I will, absolutely. If not, I'll reach out to them 2, 3, 4 conversations down the road. But I'm just sharing that in your social media, we all, well, I don't know, maybe not all. There are some people out there who don't have Facebook, but most of us spend some time every single day on our phone, on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or something, don't we? And lots of people in this industry will say, I don't have time to build a network marketing company. And my question to them is always, well, how much time do you spend in your wherever it is that you spend your social networking time? How much time is it? 10 minutes a day? Is it 15 minutes a day? Is it 2 hours a day total? Because that's time that you could spend building your business, doing exactly what you're doing already, networking online, and you can build your business. So it's just, it's a slight change in thinking, right? Instead of wasting your time on these social networking sites, let's make your time effective and results oriented, where you're on there, you're having fun, you're communicating, and you're doing what you do, but you're doing it in a way that helps build your business. And that is what the Lead Generation on a Shoestring Budget book is all about. It's about 45 different ways. I had a gentleman share this story with you guys because this blew me away. I had a gentleman this week who I put a comment on a livestrong.com blog post I don't know, at least probably 8 months ago. And I don't even remember leaving the comment, but he read it like 3 days ago. And that led him kind of down a rabbit trail. How many times I get caught in the rabbit holes online all the time. You click here, you click there, you read this, you click that, and you can't figure out how the heck you got there, but you did. That was kind of Andrew's experience. But he was reading about, and I cannot remember what it was, something about nutrition for Alzheimer's. And I just had happened to leave a comment on a blog post. Wasn't mine, it was livestrong.com. Leave comments on blog posts, another strategy you learn in the Lead Generation ebook. But I left a comment, like I said, 8 months ago or maybe longer, and he read that comment, clicked on my name, read about me, ended up on another website, then another website, found out about YAVO, wanted to order the food, couldn't figure out how to do it, called the company, and the company asked him, well, how did you find out about us? And he said, well, I think it was a girl named Danny Walker. And the company took his information for me and sent me an email saying, hey, Andrew, this gentleman, Andrew, wants to order YAVO, and he found out about it through you. Please contact him. Okay, and that was all just because I was on the internet. I personally was reading about nutrition for Alzheimer's, and instead of just reading about it and leaving that blog post, I decided I'm going to put a comment here. I'm going to comment, and I don't know what I said, but it was obviously something valuable because it caused him to click and want to learn more. And because of that comment, I now have a new customer in our business. And not only that, but I'm super excited because he's dealing with some health issues that I am fully believing YAVO can help him with, those 43 essential nutrients. So it's so exciting. But again, as we spend time, as you guys watch a video on YouTube, don't just leave. If you like the video, like it. If you watch the video and you found something intriguing or valuable about the video, or you have more value to add on that topic, leave a comment on that video. Because again, the people read those comments. And it's a way for them to then link back to you. If Bert leaves a comment on a video about motorcycle riding and somebody, wow, that's a great comment, I never really thought about it like that, and they want to click on Bert's name, it's going to take them to Bert's either Facebook, or it's going to take them to his YouTube channel, or a way to connect with Bert specifically. And they can friend you and they can reach out. Hey, I saw you comment on YouTube on that motorcycle. I'm a motorcyclist as well. And all of a sudden you have a new friend, right? If you're watching a video on weight loss or some product review or something, leave a comment. Leave a comment that adds curiosity, intrigue, or creates value. The most effective, intrigue and value. Okay? People we're like cats, right? The curious cats, right? We can't help but follow that rabbit trail if we're intrigued and curious enough. People who are looking for solutions to their problems, if you provide a little bit extra input, a little bit extra quality, valuable advice, knowledge, they will want to reach out to you. Okay? So these are strategies that are effective. and they're results oriented, and you're already spending your time online anyway. You're already reading blog posts, watching videos, commenting on Facebook, adding pins, doing all those different things. Now it's just one step further into being able to attract people to you. Okay, so it's really exciting when we figure out how these things work and how all the, the inner workings of all this marketing, because we start to gain some leads, we start to build attraction, we start to have 3, 4, 5, 10 people friending us every day. Who is this person? And have the ability, when we accept their friendship, to start a private conversation, actually start getting to know them, just like a real relationship offline. This just happens to start online. Okay, and it is the future. We all know that. I mean, how many of us know somebody, or many people, who are now married couples that met online? I mean, it's just the crazy world we live in. So it's very effective. These strategies work if you do them. Network marketing works if you work. It's just plain and simple. It's the truth. Persisting through all the no's, willing to overcome your own fear of rejection, or maybe your own fear of not having the answer for exactly how the comp plan pays out, or what the 43 essential nutrients are. I was on another 3-way call the other day, and the guy on the call asked his friend, he said, "This question isn't for you, Danny. I want to ask my friend, what are the 43 essential nutrients?" And I just started laughing, because I was like, I've been with the company for 8 months, and I'm into health and nutrition and written a book about nutrition, and I don't even know, I can't even list all 43 essential nutrients, but I can send you a list of them if you'd like me to. And I didn't feel ashamed that I didn't know it. I thought it was kind of funny. It's like, my goodness, how many, are you drinking a Pepsi right now? Tell me the ingredients. It's just funny. People ask the strangest questions when it comes to network marketing. But more than anything, I always try to remind myself and the people that I'm working with that the people that we introduce to the business, that we are personal friends with, they're asking those questions to test our own personal belief. Think about that for a minute. They're not asking because they really want to know the 43 essential nutrients. They're not asking because they really want to know every nitty-gritty detail of the comp plan. They're asking because they want to know how much Danny Walker believes in what she's doing, how much Bert Stead believes in what he's doing. They're testing our belief and our confidence. That's why the #1 step to success in network marketing is building your own belief. And then, of course, action. You can build your belief and never talk to anybody, and who gives a darn? It's not going to be effective. We all know that. But building your own belief is extremely important. And one of the fastest ways to build your belief in network marketing is to start introducing people via 3-way calls. And the reason for that is because you get to learn. It takes all the pressure off of me having to have all the answers, and it helps me learn more about the business, as my mentor is the one answering the questions and saying, hey, you know what, that's a great question. I don't have the answer to it right now, but I will send you a video. I will send you an email. I learned more in that 3-way call, my first 10 3-way calls with Sean about YAVO, than I ever could have clicking and watching videos and doing those kinds of things. Because he had the conviction, he had the belief, he had the passion, he'd met the owners, he'd tasted the food at the time nobody else had. And so I leaned heavily on him and his belief while I was building my own. And there is nothing I can stress more in this 35 minutes that we've been together tonight than use the power of the 3-way call. Lean on your leadership. Lean on them. Even if you've been with YAVO since October or August, like Sean and Madison, lean on your leadership, because it takes the pressure off of you. It takes the spotlight off of you with your circle of influence. They have more respect for that person you introduce them to, and it works. It's effective. There's, in all these years, whether you're doing online, offline, warm market, cold market, whatever it may be, or all of the above, the three-way call is one of the most powerful tools we all have, and it is effective, and it ups the odds of gaining a new customer or a new distributor by 80%. 80%. So if we're feeling like, oh, we're having a bum day, who have we talked to about Yabo that we haven't gotten on a three-way call yet? Quick opportunity. Lots of times I don't even tell them. They'll ask me a question and I'll say, you know what? That's a great question. Hold on a minute. And I'll dial Sean or Madison. Right? I'll Bert. I'll dial Veronica. I'll dial whoever and let them answer it. Oh, and then other times, if I meet somebody, or let's say I have a friend that I'm introducing to Yabo, I'm introducing to my network marketing business, and they totally remind me of another business partner I have, I will edify the heck out of that business partner and say, oh my gosh, I have been working with this person, this a business partner of mine. She reminds you, I can't even tell you how much you remind me of her. It is crazy. I have got to introduce you guys. You sound the same, you know, whatever it might be. You look a lot alike. You're both smart business people. You're both stay-at-home moms. You're both whatever, entrepreneurs. You're both cooks. Find something they have in common and then introduce them. And you don't even have to talk about the business, but what that does is it helps people feel a little more engaged, more curious, and like, what is this thing all about? I really liked that person. Now I want to get to know more because this might be something I want to do. So I'm giving you guys some ideas on how you can market your business and really help have the success and the results that we all are looking for. And believe me, constantly tweaking. There is no magic script for everybody. It just isn't out there. There's lots of scripts and we can do our best to memorize every one of them. But the reality is building your own belief and just being you is much more powerful than a cookie cutter script anyway. Okay? Those are tools that can be used to help you build your belief in the process. But there's just not a magic script or, you know, saying that if you said this one thing to every single person you talk to, they would all be in your business. This doesn't exist. I haven't found it anyway. If you guys know of one, then next Monday you can teach us all because we all need to know it. So I'm a big believer in not buying leads, but generating leads. And you can do that through, you know, learning how to prospect like a pro, which is something that we talk about at Netwalker Marketing with the lead generation on a shoestring budget book. We talk about how to attract more business on Facebook. I'm going to go through a really quick 5 and 5 on Facebook here in a minute. But the secret to that, what generates the most leads and really is effective in your marketing is having a funnel. Okay? And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this, but I am going to encourage every person to become familiar with what a lead funnel is. And we've all been through one. We just may know it. Okay? So, for example, we all probably know what a lead capture page is. It's like a one-page website that has usually a video and it says, hey, you know, let's say one's about how to grow garlic. Okay? And you have a video and some guys on there talks about how to increase your garlic yield by 5 times without any added money and make sure that it's drought resistant and pest resistant. Opt in here to get my free video, right? And then that's a lead capture page. When you put your name and your email and your phone number in, they've just captured you as a lead, okay? So I go through that and I want to know how to grow garlic and how to up my yield and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I put my lead in, I put my information in. And then on the next page is either a thank you page. The free offer is teaching me, right, how to grow more garlic, make it pest resistant and drought resistant. That's the free offer. And then it takes me to a thank you page where that next video is that teaches me whatever the free offer was. Okay? And then usually with a lead capture page in a marketing funnel, if you want to complete, you've got to have follow-up emails. Okay? So as you generate 5, 10, 15, 20, Some people generate 200 to 300 leads a day. There's no way you can keep up with that on your own. So they have what they call autoresponders, which are follow-up emails that go out automatically as soon as somebody, Danny Walker, put my information in to get more information on how to grow better garlic. And then it just automatically sends me another email and another email and another email. We have to set those up, but then it just automatically happens as soon as somebody puts their information in. And then you use social media marketing like on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and viral video marketing like on YouTube and Vimeo to drive traffic to that lead capture page. Okay, so hopefully I haven't confused many people here, but I didn't have time today to put a photo together. I'm very visual. It's easier for me to learn visually, and I intended to, but we'll do it next time. But so you have the lead capture page, and let's say, for example, your product is a weight loss product, right? Like I know I've been reading, hopefully you guys are following The Power of 43. It's amazing the testimonials that are coming out, people losing 24, 50. Talked to a guy yesterday who's lost 86 pounds since Christmas. I'm just in awe, and he's keeping it off, and he feels great. And he's like, I'm doing things this year that I never thought I would be able to do, or I wouldn't have been able to do last year because his health has improved so much. So let's say you have a weight loss product. So you have a lead capture page that talks about the benefits to losing weight and keeping it off by eating healing nutrients. And you can opt in here to enter to win a free sample. Just thinking of something off the top of my head. They opt in, your free offer is now they're entered to win a free sample, but maybe on that thank you page, you have a little bit more information about the features and benefits of your product and a few testimonials. Testimonials, very, 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 very powerful. And they're reading through the testimonials and they're reading, you know, some of the features and benefits, and they're like, and then at the bottom of the thank you page, you might have a click here to order now button. And then click there to order, and it takes them to your replicated website order page, and they actually order, and they've never even talked to you. It's automated. Okay, guys, now I have to tell you, that doesn't happen very often. Usually people want to talk to you. They'll have a few questions about the product, whatever. But every now and then you'll have somebody who goes right through, like Andrew. When he clicked on my name, had it taken him right to an order page for Yavo, he would have ordered right there. Okay? And I would have never talked to him. I would have gotten an email from Yavo, and I would have followed up with him after that. But this is the beauty of automated marketing, is that it's extremely effective, and it almost clones you. Like, you're much more effective in less time. And that's our whole motto at Team Vision, is to work smarter, not harder, never give up. And so now, let's say you create a lead capture page for your product or your business opportunity, or you do one for each. One's more about product, one's more about business opportunity. And now you're sharing on Facebook, as you already do, right? The time that you spend on Facebook, maybe once every day you post something about the benefits of 43 essential nutrients, the benefits of vitamin D, or something like that. Click here to learn more. And what does it do? It sends them to your own lead capture page. Okay, so we've all shared links on Facebook. We've all shared links online, told people go here to watch this video, YouTube video, or whatever. It's no different. You're just sharing your own lead capture page now. Viral video marketing. You record a video that talks about you know, how you lost, or how your girlfriend lost, or how a business partner of yours has been able to lose 30 pounds in the last 5 months healthy without being on a diet, counting calories, eating whatever they want, and not having to add a lot of additional exercise, even though that is important to live a healthy life, something like that. And on the bottom of the video, you say, go to my website at, you know, weightlossforever.com. And whoever watches that video, maybe not 100% of people are going to go to your website, but a lot of them are. A lot of people who are interested in weight loss will. And those are people who could be possible leads for your business. So it's not a difficult concept. It's just 1 degree away from what you're already doing. Now, working smarter, getting results for yourself in your own business, becoming a professional marketer, as we're all network marketing anyway, that's the secret that can help you generate 3, 4, 5 leads and reach out to people all over the world. How many of us would like to have teams in Japan, teams in Canada and Mexico, South America, Europe, all over the world? You can have that by doing just, face-to-face, person-to-person, absolutely, because we all know people in other countries. But it's sure is fun to be able to put a few bits up and do a little marketing and have people reaching out to you from all over the world. Okay, so I want to invite each of you to go to netwalkermarketing.com. If you haven't done so yet, download the Lead Generation on a Shoestring Budget. It's a free ebook, and then you'll get a little training afterwards. If you want to buy the whole series and you're on Team Vision, you get it at a $70 discount. You just have to email me your ID number and your sponsor. And start thinking about what life experience you have that you can leverage, what circle of influence, what expertise you might have. What is it that could be your niche that you could reach out to, that you have a passion about? Because there are Facebook groups that you can join and add value to and start generating tons of leads from, and never ever have to mention your company at all. It's actually more beneficial if you don't. But if you, let's say you join a Facebook group, hold on a second. I'm going to get out of here and go to Facebook really quickly. Okay, hopefully you guys are seeing, I should have been on Facebook already. Hopefully you're seeing my Facebook page here. Okay, so we're on Facebook. Okay, we're going to go with weight loss. So I'm just going to cut down that. Here's a weight loss and healthy living public group that anybody can join. I just typed in weight and it came up at the top of the page. This is a group, not a page, and I love groups because I'm sure you guys all joined a group or two on Facebook. It's a really great way to market and to add value. Always, always, always add value, because that's what's really effective and that's what people really respond to, especially in specific groups like this. So you have a weight loss group. If you yourself have lost weight successfully, join this group. Share your success. Share your trials. Get to know a few of the people. You can actually click and see the members. Start friending some of the people who are members of this group. Okay? So there's lots of ways to reach out to a specific niche of people, and also find people who share your same passions and enthusiasm, same struggles and trials to be able to build your business, but first and foremost to be able to build a real relationship. Okay? So for example, I told you guys I was going to share, and real quick before we go, I am going to share my 5 and 5 on Facebook strategy. And my 5 and 5 on Facebook strategy is somewhat like this. Pick a niche. If you're going to do entrepreneurship and success, Jim Rohn, Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Entrepreneur Magazine, Network Marketing Pro with Eric Worre, those are all really good pages to go and engage on. And leave a comment, again, curiosity, intrigue, or value on whatever comment that page has posted that day. Okay? 5 pages or groups in 5 minutes on Facebook every day, and your post has to either create curiosity and intrigue, or add value. Okay? Regardless of if you have a lead capture page, regardless of if you have a blog or a website, you're not leaving your links. You are adding value. You are creating curiosity and intrigue. You are sharing a testimonial. You are, a success story, something that will add value to that group or that page. Okay? Now, if you're on a group, you're going to just write a post right here. All right? But let's say if you're going to go to Jim Rohn, for example, there's over 1 million people who like this page, and pages are a little bit different. You do not want to post on a page. You can, but it's not effective. On pages, it's more effective if you comment on one of the posts from the page, because it will show up in the comment feed. Okay? So it's more effective to leave a comment here, right here, than it is to create a post, because if you create a post on somebody else's page, it's going to show up way down here, posts, hold on a minute, posts to pages right here. It's going to show up down here. Very few people are going to read it. Okay, so it's much more effective. Again, find a post that is on the page that you identify with. Like here, he leaves a quote: "We must learn to help those who deserve it, not just who need it. Life responds to deserve, not need." Jim Rohn. And so if I want to leave a comment here, curiosity, intrigue, or value, right? Then that's going to, the people reading this post and will read the comments. And believe me, guys, I have people all the time who will reach out and friend me because they saw a post that I put on a page. Right? I mean, you guys have had that too. Maybe you shared a video or something, and all of a sudden somebody friended you because they saw the video that you shared and they liked it and they wanted to be your Facebook friend. Now, the secret is, when they friend you, to private message them and say, thanks for, I always go and look at their page first to see what kind of stuff they're posting, and if it's somebody I really want to be a Facebook friend with. And if I do, then I'll accept their friend request, and then I'll send them a message. Thanks for the friend request. How is it that our paths crossed? I see that we're both networkers. I see that we're both into health and nutrition, or find something in common with them. How long have you been with the company you're working with? And start a conversation. Ask a question to start a conversation with them, because that is a prospect. And we do, as networkers, we prospect looking for people who are interested in our products and services, or interested in building another stream of income. We are prospecting, just like gold. It takes a long time. We might find a few flecks that look real and find out it was just fool's gold. It wasn't the real deal. And we go back and we prospect some more. Work smarter, not harder, and never give up. Never give up. So I hope you guys found this webinar tonight helpful. And if you have any questions, now's the time to go ahead and ask. Type them in. I'll do my best to answer. But if you have not yet gone and downloaded the Lead Generation on a Shoestring Budget ebook, I highly recommend you do it, because it shares, we talked about Facebook and commenting on videos and blog posting, but there's 45 strategies in there that you can use. Obviously, you don't have to use every single one of them, but there's strategies that we've used successfully over the years to generate leads for free, qualified leads that are interested in what we have to offer. And it is effective. I mean, 3,800 leads, and those are just leads that opted in. Those aren't leads that reached out in person via email or a phone call. So it's effective. It's something that can help you save a lot of time, a lot of money, and get far greater results. And not only that, but as you build your team, how to use Facebook groups. Like, we have our Team Vision Facebook group, and we're just starting to use Voxer now. They're extremely effective ways to, again, as you have hundreds and thousands of people on your team, to be able to reach out to them at once is like a godsend. Communication is the problem and the answer. And in this business, it is so important to stay in communication with people. And I love Facebook groups for that, because if I'm not on Facebook for 7 days while I'm on the Salmon River, Bert and Veronica and Sandy and Sandra and so many other people are, and they, again, 1% of 100 people's effort. So this is a team business, and it's so much fun. Supposed to be on the 15th, Veronica. Amy Fitzgerald is working on it. She said today that as the products become available to ship, they'll also be uploaded and updated onto the website for customers on the front end and for us on the back end. When you convert, you should be able, there should be a button, because you actually bought the whole series. So when people buy the whole lead generation series, they get like a way more in-depth ebook. The free ebook is, 45 strategies. It doesn't go into a lot of depth, but the one when you buy, it's like a full in-depth with scripts and everything. So you should be able to download it on that front page. It says download the ebook here, and you just click there and it opens right up. But I'll send it to you via email just to make sure that you get a copy too. Okay, guys, we are officially done with our Monday marketing webinar for July 13th. Let's go rock it. Let's go practice. Put something that you learned tonight to practice. Okay? Peer practice, and let's get some results out there, but don't be afraid. We've got out of our comfort zone and just give it a go, give it a try. So I encourage you to go right now, spend 5 minutes on Facebook and do your 5 and 5 on Facebook. Just see what happens. Do it for 3 days in a row and see what happens. I bet you anything you'll have more friend requests in those than you've had in the last 3 weeks. All right, guys, everybody have a marvelous Monday night, and we will be back here next Monday. Let's go build our network across the world.